Hey, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Cezanne, and I am a third grade teacher in Georgia. Wow, I haven't done this intro in a long time. I'm a third grade teacher. Hey, everybody. Let's start over. Hey, everybody. My name is Cezanne. I'm a third grade teacher in Georgia, and welcome to my channel. So, you hear in the background, my coffee is, I'm making my coffee. And as you can see, I'm at home. I haven't came to you all in a while, so right now it is April and we are quarantined. And not last week, but the week before, we got news that we're not going back to school for the rest of the year. So I decided to make a vlogging what do I do while I'm at home. So here we go. So the first thing I do, which you heard in my intro, is I make coffee. Actually I haven't needed coffee, but today I need it since we are coming off of spring break. So I just made my coffee and we're about to get started. Okay, hey y'all. So now I am sitting in front of my computer, and I am going through all the emails that I have gotten since the beginning of April because I haven't checked. Apparently I didn't check my email April 1st. I don't know what happened, but oh, okay, I know what it is. However, we have not, last week was our spring break. So yeah, and then I woke up this morning and realized I'm the person that is teaching today. So what my team decided to do is we decided to rotate. So previously, prior to spring break, we were doing excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm just thinking. So what we did either a math lesson or a reading lesson each day, and then that we would give them work. So we saw that did not work. So now we are doing we're doing math and reading every day. So I forgot that I'm the first math lesson for today. Shoo. Trying to get my my lesson together, and it's not hard because I've already written the lesson plans. I just got to get my PowerPoint together, which should not take no more than 30 minutes actually, because the lesson plan's already done. So that's what I'm about to do, and then I'm going to send my parents a the morning message, and I am going to check on my students, and well, actually I'm gonna get prepared for my lesson and then I'll check on my students. So I'll check in with y'all a little later. Hey guys, I am back in my kitchen. So I got started with my PowerPoint, y'all. It has taken me 30 minutes to an hour to finish one slide, y'all. I was so confident, but we're doing number lines, and I've kind of had to create my own number line, so it's been taking me a minute. We're doing elapsed time, excuse me, and we're doing it on a number line, so it's been taking me a little minute to complete that number line. But I didn't really go through my whole morning routine like when I wake up. So yes, I make coffee. Normally I would get my breakfast, but I am juicing and I did not have time to put together my smoothie. I'm juicing, but I'm doing smoothies. So I didn't get a chance to put together my smoothie, so I kind of skipped breakfast. But what I also do is I get my water jug ready, and I'm gonna show y'all my water jug. I've had this for a couple of months now, and so I'm trying to drink a whole gallon of water, and that's what this is. I bought it off of Amazon. It has very inspirational like things to keep you drinking throughout the day with times. And let me just flip y'all around so y'all can see. All right, y'all. So as you can see, it has from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. and it has these very inspirational quotes. I have yet to drink a gallon of water in one day. So that's my goal this week, is to drink a gallon every day this week. But yeah, it's on Amazon. I'll try to link it down below in the description. I love this water bottle. And so with this water bottle, I also use another one. This big water jug for a gallon, I use this one. It's only 32 ounces. But what I do is I pour all the water in here. Like I fill this one up. And so as the times hit, I pour it in here. So I have a alarm, on my phone that tells me like 7 a.m., 9 a.m., 11, so on and so forth, right? So it reminds me to fill up this water jug. And the only reason I use this one is because it has the ounces on it. So I keep up with how many ounces I have drank in a day, because I haven't been able to finish this. I do want to still know how many I've drunk, right? So after I fill this one up, I fill this one up so I can drink out of this one. And plus, this one is a lot easier to carry around and drink from day to day. So what I do is I just take my Brita filter and I just pour it in here and fill it up. And then I refill my Brita water pitcher so that the water is ready to fill up for tomorrow. Right now it's 9 o'clock, so I gotta get to drinking my water. But I also need to finish my PowerPoint. Y'all, this is such a bad example of teaching life, right? But I really did forget. We're coming off of spring break, and I completely forgot that today I was teaching. Like, I was still thinking we were doing the old schedule, and then it kind of hit me. No, girl, we starting a new schedule. So I'm almost finished though. All I gotta do is the guided practice part of it, which should take me about the same amount of time it took me to do the model lesson part. I know you can't really see my face. Let me bend down. I'm trying to fill up my water jug. But yeah, so I am also, during this time, I am listening to a podcast while I work, which is a great thing. Like, I like to watch TV, so I can't just have like the TV going in the background, right? That distracts me because I actually want to watch, you know, the show that's on television, and it's hard for me to do that and work. So but yeah, so I'm gonna kind of bend down too so y'all can see me. But yeah, so I listen to a podcast, and really good like teacher podcast to listen to is Teach, Create, Motivate, as well as Diary of a Wimpy Not So Wimpy Teacher. I'm always thinking about the book Diary of a Wimpy Kid, but it's the Not So Wimpy Teacher podcast. Those are really good for like professional development purposes, excuse me. But I'm also listening to just some personal podcasts. I listen to not Bad Girls Club. What am I talking about? I also listen to Black Girl Podcast, which is really good. They just talk about being a Black woman in today's society. Excuse me. So I also listen to Black Girl Podcast. And I know this is kind of weird, the lighting is changing. I listen to that while I work too. So like I said, listening to podcasts is a really good way to kind of just have something going on in the background while you work, which is really good for me because I can't sit in silence, and you know, I don't have anyone to talk to while I work. Plus that would be a distraction as well, because everybody else is working as well. So I'm gonna get back to work because it is 9 o'clock and we're starting our virtual learning at 10 this time. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do 10 o'clock, give them a 30-minute break, and then do 11 o'clock. So hopefully they come back for the math. So 10 o'clock is ELA, math is at 11. So I'm trying to finish up what I need, and I'll be ready to go. All right, I'll check in with y'all a little bit later. Okay, hey y'all. So actually it did not take me that long. It did only take me about 20 minutes to finish this last PowerPoint. But that's mainly because I already set up the first one and all I did was copy and paste. So I'm done with my PowerPoint. Right now I'm gonna check my email now that I have a little time before we hop on to this thing. And then normally my grade level chair sends us the morning message, and she didn't send it, so I'm assuming that she put it on Google Classroom. Yep, she sure did. So so now I'm about to go ahead and repost this in my class dojo to my parents. My knee has been hurting. Just a little off topic. My knee is hurting really bad, and I don't know why. Like, I don't know what's going on. But yeah, so I'm about to do that and get started because oh, I see now. Hold on. Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, we're starting at 10, and then math is starting at 11. So I'm good. I've gotten my PowerPoint together. It's all good. Very simple. Nothing too much. And what we decided to do, which I'm sure a lot of teachers are doing, we're just doing like the model lesson and the guided lesson, and then they do the rest of the stuff on their own. And so we're doing ELA and reading, and then for the rest of the day they have their own time to get started. So I'm about to repost, like I said, I'm about to repost this, and yeah, and that's that. So I'm gonna check in with y'all a little bit later after I go through all these emails. Y'all, I have 243 emails. 243. I bet you 230 of them are like, they don't even apply to me. Most of them are just like students turning in work. That's what a lot of it is. And then a lot of it is also like things that I have subscribed to. I can delete all those. And I know that the ones that were sent between yesterday and today are emails that I need to look at because they're from my principal or from downtown or different things like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that, and I'll check in with y'all a little bit later. Hey guys, all right, so just checking in. It is now 11:24. I just finished my virtual lesson. It actually went pretty decent. It was really quick, to the point. It had student involvement. Hold that thought. Okay, sorry, one of my teammates that called me, and she was telling me how great my lesson was. So what's so funny is, it's like your best lessons are the ones that you just kind of come off the, like, not all of my best lessons, because some of the ones, like when I'm in the actual classroom and I'm just coming off the top of my head, they suck. But like I said, the lesson plan was already done. I just had to put a PowerPoint together. So that's all I did, was put my PowerPoint together this morning, which I told you all about already. But it was really good, and I'm proud of myself. It did take me a minute. I guess I can show you all what I did. Let's pull it up. So before we get into that, my team, we already started this PowerPoint. When we started doing the virtual lessons, like the second week we were out, and all I did was take the vocabulary that we've been using, because we've been talking about the same thing for the past 2-3 weeks. So I took the vocabulary that we've been doing, and I just kept that. I had a vocabulary video, but for some reason I couldn't get it to play. It would not let me log in, so I don't know what that was about. But I'll show y'all. Let me flip y'all around. All right, y'all, so this was the virtual lesson. And we just had this title page. They had an application problem that they had to do, and all I did was have them privately message me on Zoom, which worked out perfect. I think that some of them were just still waking up because I didn't get that many responses, but that's okay. We just come back from spring break. They're gonna have it together by tomorrow. And then this was the learning target. Now, this was the link to vocabulary, and for some reason, it would not let me log in. Like right here, it's not letting me log in, and I don't understand why. But anyway, so we just clicked that hyperlink, and it took me right to it. Then here's our vocabulary. And then the I do, which is the model lesson. So I just had this quick little question that just came up. You know, when we're given end time and elapsed time, how do we find the start time? And then this is the anchor chart that we were going to use in class. So this anchor chart is amazing because it has a visual for how when you are given the end time and the elapsed time, you're counting backwards. And when you're given the start time and the elapsed time, you're counting forward. So that's what those arrows are for. Awesome resource. I actually had this the first time I taught third grade. I bought this on Teachers Pay Teachers. And it has like lessons. Like my first year teacher, I was trying to find lessons that was already made because I was struggling. But yeah, so she had lessons that were already made, and I just made them fit for my class. But this was the anchor chart in there. So then I had this. This is all I had was the number line, and I don't know what this was. This really was irritating me as I was teaching, but you know, whatever. So I told them a story about how, you know, yesterday was Easter, and you always make this big dinner, but I couldn't tell them too much of a story because I just told my teammates I ain't cook. I went to Popeyes. So I said, I was on the phone with my friend and she was cooking, and it took her 3 hours and 24 minutes. We were on the phone for 3 hours and 24 minutes talking. And we got off the phone at 5:20. So that was our end time. And then our elapsed time was 3 hours and 24 minutes. Now, what time did we get on the phone? What time did she begin cooking? So, you know, we went through the whole spiel, of course. Oh, wrong way. You know, we count by tens. And then I just went through all of this and it just popped up. Of course, this took a lot of animations. I had to animate every part of it. So that's what took me so long, is creating the little arrows, and then the times, and then animating all of it. Like, that's what took me so long. But it's not hard to do. They already got the arrows pre-made. The lines are pre-made. And then you just add text boxes for each one. And then, of course, I didn't have the start time up here because, of course, that would give away the answer. But we now know that the start time is 1:56. And then I put this word problem up. This Mason is one of the students in third grade. And so now I just put this up there, and then I had one of the students walk me through it. And what's so crazy is whenever you do like pre-made stuff like this, you don't know if they're gonna count by what you want them to count by. Luckily, the student counted by exactly what I want them to count by. So started off with, so he recognized that we could start off by counting by fives, which I had, wrong way. I had already had that up there. And then, of course, I was just like, so now what are we going to count by? Tens. Okay, how many 10 hops are we going to make? Because it said 2 hours and 55 minutes. He said 5. So I was like, okay, cool. So 5. Okay, so next top. And then I just asked him probing questions. So he really just walked me through it. Luckily, I had it set up exactly how he walked me through it. But if he didn't, of course, I would just kind of redirect him or her back to what I wanted them, I wanted them to count. But yeah, so this was the we do on finding the start time. And that was my lesson, y'all. Like, it was just so simple. And I didn't show them this because this was the wrong assignment. But I just told them that their I do was Freckle, which what we use, let me see. Yeah. So this is the platform that we're using. We're using Freckle for their... All right, so we're using Freckle Math for... Let me zoom in here. All right, Freckle Math for their independent learning But yeah, real simple. All right, so yeah, so it was, y'all, it was so simple. It literally took me like 20 minutes to go through that lesson. It was just really easy. And because we have to keep things really simple because we are really relying on our students. Some of their parents are able to help them, but some of their parents aren't. So we're just really relying on their students. Like, one of my friends from college put it the best way. We're expecting elementary students to work as if they're in college. Like, you know, online learning is something that college students are just accustomed to doing. But now we're asking elementary students to do it. And it's kind of, it's a weird situation. We're definitely in a weird situation. It's a weird time for everybody. But now I'm about to just put my assignment up for math. I already put my assignment up for reading. But yeah, I'm just gonna add my assignment on here for math. And I should be good for the rest of the day. As far as teaching wise, right now I'm looking for a checklist. I may have to just create my own checklist. I found one on Instagram, but I don't know what I did with it. I can't figure out how to get to my likes. So I may have to create one in my bullet journal, which I've showed y'all before. And so I'm just gonna put it in my bullet journal. Now, what's gonna happen is, as far as my YouTube channel, I have recorded a lot, y'all. Editing is what kills me. I hate editing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to, since I have all this time on my hands, I'm going to sit here and I'm just going to edit videos. I'm going to put them up, even though they're from like the fall. Like, I'm just going to edit all these videos and I'm going to put them up, and I'm just going to put up one each day this week, hopefully. Let's cross our fingers. But today I'm just going to sit here and edit like that first video that never made it, and I'm going to find a thumbnail and put it up there. Like, that's a lot of the times that's what it is. Either I didn't take a thumbnail picture and I got to figure out how to get a thumbnail, or I don't want to edit it. But I'm going to try to get some videos out, and it's just going to be an overload of videos just from all parts of the year. And I'm going to try to put it out in order. And then this one will come out after those videos are out. So hopefully this one will come out this Saturday. And then, yeah. But so all these things that I'm referencing, I said that because I'm referencing a lot that I've shown in videos that are not up yet. But they'll be up by the time this video is up. So, but yeah, anyway, I'm trying to figure out how I can use my teacher bullet journal. If I don't have that video up, I do want to show you what I'm using to help plan. All right, so, okay. All right, so at the beginning of the school year, I bought this Happy Planner, teacher planner, and it just was not working for me. It's cool. I love the system, don't get me wrong, because like I was able to add in stuff like this. Like, I love the system. However, it just wasn't working for me as far as planning, and partially because my schedule isn't just like set, if that makes sense. Like, okay, for instance, these are past plans. Let me turn the camera around. All right, so for instance, like the way this is set up is the days over here and then each subject, right? However, on some days, I'm not teaching this subject, right? So, or I don't have the same amount of time. Like, I need it to be on a time block. So I stopped using this, actually. Well, this is February, but yeah, I stopped using this around February, actually. Yeah, like, I just stopped using it. Yeah, this was the last day the last week I used it. So I substituted it for this teacher bullet journal. And as you can see, poor little March, it's gonna be the only little tab for this year. And I'll show you how I started planning in here, right? So I love bullet journals. I use bullet journals for my personal plans. So like, this was the last week we were in school, right? And what I did was I copied Sunshine and Stationery. So what her bullet journal is set up, she has the days of the week across. And then she has the times, and it's in hour intervals. So because like my schedule is so weird, like for instance, on Tuesdays, I would have reading technically from 8:30 to 10:30. So that's 2 hours that I have it. However, on Mondays, I would have it from 8:30 to 10:30. What's the messed up part is down here. So like math came after lunch, right? So this is math. And I always ran out of writing time. So on Mondays and Wednesdays, we had our 90-minute specials. So I would do specials right here. And then, of course, we had science lab on Tuesday. And then we had art on Friday. Which, as you can see, my plans did not make it to Friday. Let me choose a better week. Oh, no, there isn't one. Okay, I didn't do a better week. Anyway. So, yeah, this is probably the best week I got. This is so crazy. Y'all, okay, so I had planned to do like, you see how I had all of this like planned out, and I'm not going to get a chance to do them. So, and look, it said April 27th because that's when we were supposed to go back to school, but now we don't have school. Anyway, back to what I was saying. But I had planned, math. So what I started doing was just having math at 12:30. But like on Tuesdays, I used to start it at 11:30 because science lab was over at 11:45. So I used to start at 11:45 technically. But what I said I was going to do instead was writing. As you can see, we didn't even get to writing because it's not scratched out. But neither here nor there. So this is what I was using to plan. So what I think I'm going to do, just so I don't waste this spread, I may still use this for planning purposes, but it may be like what I need to accomplish, like my daily to-dos. Like that just may be what it is, because I don't want to waste all of this. And so what I'll do is, instead of over here, I'll just like list out to-dos. We'll see how it works. I'll use it for this week and then I'll let you know. But like I had already did, let's see. I did 1, 2, 3. I did 3-week spreads. Luckily, I didn't finish because I got tired because these are very stressful. And so I said, instead, I was going to use this to keep up with the books that's in my classroom library. So I got pages. Because all of this was supposed to be for planning, y'all. Like, just messed up my whole little bullet journal setup. See, look, May 5th, 11th through the 15th. And then that was my phonics lessons. And then I did RTI tiers. And then this is supposed to be like suggestions of what you can do. I'm going to put that in there over the summer. And then this is Bloom's taxonomy. I love this spread, y'all. So cute. And then I was going to do my math groups and reading groups where I could change it. Didn't work. Testing schedule. Not going to happen. And then I was going to start next year right here. But anyway, neither here nor there. But this is my teacher bullet journal. I bought this from Walmart. It was literally $6. Like, no big deal. I should buy some stickers. Oh, I'm going to get a vinyl to go in here, y'all. But yeah. That was my bullet journal, and that's going to probably be the second time that y'all see it. Hopefully, when I get this up. But yeah, so I'm about to make lunch. So, which is just a smoothie. I did not eat breakfast, so I am starving. Okay? I'm so hungry. But yeah, I guess I'll check in with y'all later. All right, y'all, so I'm about to get started with my juicing for today, or my smoothies. Now I just realized I ran out of blueberries, so I'm going to actually pick the blueberries out of this berry medley. Great for me. Luckily I only need a cup. And then strawberries, and then mango. And it's the juice or the smoothie is called mango berry. So let's see how this turns out. All right, so it is now lunchtime, and I'm about to drink my smoothie, sit on the couch, watch a TV show, just relax. This is something that I was already doing. I know I'm twirling around, but this is something I was already doing like in the classroom. So for like lunch in the classroom, I would sit in my classroom with my iPad and watch something on Hulu just for lunch and then get back to work. So that's what I'm doing now. And my smoothie is so good, y'all. So good. All right, so I'm gonna check in with y'all after lunch. All right, so my lunch is over. I'm now trying to set up this schedule. So I found a freebie. It's a schedule for oh, let me look this one up. It's a schedule that for like distance learning. You know, everybody has been making all types of things. So I found this one, and like I said, I was looking for one, but I found this one, and I think I'm gonna like it. It's color coded. So what I think I'll do is I might either I print a couple of these out and write on them and put them in my bullet journal, or I type it out, print it out, and then put it in my bullet journal, like tip it in or something. Either way, we're going to, I'm gonna use it. I like it. So what I'll do also is I will put it in the description down below. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do two things at once. So yeah, so my lunch is over. Like I said, I'm trying to get this daily schedule put together, and then I am going to, I might check in with a couple of students. I don't know. I may give them today and then call them tomorrow, or vice versa, because I know we have a parent meeting tomorrow, a virtual parent meeting. So I might need to call them today and let them know about the parent meeting, and read a couple of emails and all that great stuff. Because this morning when I opened my emails, I already told y'all it was like 200 something emails. I couldn't get through it. It overwhelmed me. So I just went through and deleted a lot of them and just opened them up. So I'm gonna go back and look at them and see which ones like I really, really need to look at and read, especially the one from my principal. And then, yeah, I'll be done with my day. So I have about an hour and a half left with today. And then, yeah. I do plan on working out. I'm really debating on it. I think what I'll do is I'll just force myself to do it. Because if I don't, I'm gonna be mad at myself later. And day one after spring break is over. So I'll check in with y'all a little bit later. Yeah. All right, hey y'all. So I think I already said this, but we have a parent meeting tomorrow, and my grade level chair just sent out like the information for the parent meeting. So I made a flyer because I felt like us posting that information, it just looked too blah. Like it looked too, it didn't look welcoming. That's the better word. So I made a flyer on Canva, and I wanted to show you all like the flyer and what I did. So I'm gonna turn the camera around. All right, so this is the flyer. It is so cute, y'all. Yes, I have this block on here because I did not want to show the information. It has our Zoom login and password behind there. But yeah, so this was so easy, y'all. I promise you it was easy. So what I did was, it took me a minute. Let's go here. Okay, so this is, let's go to home. Okay, so this is the home screen. This is my home screen. So essentially all I did was I looked up Instagram posts because it gives me that perfect square, right? And that's my template. So If you, let me go back home. I'm sorry. So even if you go up here and just type in, ooh, wow, this is horrible. If you just typed in Instagram posts, it will pop up right here. And then click blank. Perfect. So the next thing I did was, I'm trying to zoom in a little bit so all you can see is the screen. Next thing I did was come over to the left and I click photos. And then I typed in school. And so this really cute little thing came up, and that's the picture. And then of course I made it to size. Oh wait, let me undo that because that's not gonna look cute. I stretched it out so that it fit the Instagram post size. I know there's some over here, some pictures over here that would be the size, but that wasn't gonna help me. So, or it was just gonna take too long to find like the correct size. So then I came to text, and at first I was gonna try to create my own little cute thing, but then I realized they already have combinations. So if you click on the combination, it'll pop up, right? But if I didn't want that, all I had to do was click undo. And you can scroll, like they have so many different combinations already. Like, so cute, y'all. Like, this is, so I've been having Canva because that's how I make my, between Canva and PicMonkey, so I make my, my thumbnails. But I didn't realize they had all of this, y'all. Like, it's just so simple to make a quick little post. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's really cute. But the one that I chose was Spirit Night. Oh, snap. Let me undo that. That's what I did the first time, too. Spirit Night. It is free, so you don't have to pay for it. And then I just typed in what I needed and made it fit. And it was perfect. But, yeah, that's how I made my flyer. All right. Oh, snap. Let me back up a little bit. All right, y'all. So it is now 3 o'clock. I am finishing up my schedule. I'm trying to get a schedule set for tomorrow. And then I'm going to print it out. Because I do want to, I'm trying to decide if I'm going to just tip it into my planner, or if I'm going to glue it down in my planner. Because I'm going to make it front and back. So I guess I should just tip it in. And you know, a tip in is just where you like kind of tape it in there. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Or I could make one, I don't know, because I don't know how much I want to just like fill this up. We'll see, because I did want to use this for next year. We'll see. Whatever is convenient for me is what's gonna happen. I might still just glue it down in here, to be honest, y'all, for real. Because I mean, I have so many pages left, and then if I just run out of pages next year, I'll just go get another one. But yeah, I think I'm going to print it out and just glue it in here. And I know like bullet journal is supposed to be you creating it, but this is my teacher bullet journal, so it's a little different. I can't create two because I also have my personal bullet journal where I create my little outline as well. And y'all, last week I wrote absolutely nothing in here, and it's so bad. We're just gonna keep it pushing. But yeah, like so that's all I'm gonna finish up, and then I'm gonna work out, and then I'm gonna do some personal things. So if this is the end of the video, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching my video. I don't know if I'm gonna make this a weekly thing or just today, because I really did vlog a lot of today, so I don't know if it's gonna be like for the week or just for today. But if it is just for today, thanks for watching my video, the day in the life, the week in the life of a homeschool teacher, because that's clearly what I am right now. Or I'm not a homeschool teacher because I don't have kids with me, but like virtual learning, day in the life, virtual learning as a teacher. All right, check in with y'all later. Bye.